Hello again. It is once again midnight because I can't do anything like a normal person. I'm back with another sketchbook tour. If you watched my first video, I made 6 sketchbooks completely full in 2024 from an art challenge that I created with my neighbor that we had to pick out a sketchbook for the other person and completely fill it by the end of the year. The sketchbooks were small, so, well, not like terrible small, but like 40 sheets of paper isn't enough for an entire year, you know? So I had 6 of them, and this is my second one. For this one I was a little bit burnt out because of how fast I went through the first one. So some of it isn't that good, but you know, it is what it is. And then like I said, with the covers, when I was painting them, I kind of went for like a nature theme, and I was trying to make them like each had like a main color. So the first one is green, this one is like a bluish purple. I don't know, I just tried to do clouds, and it's kind of hard for me to do that because they don't have like a defined shape to them. So I'm like, what? There's no landmark points. What the hell? Anyways, this is what it looks like. I don't really like it, but you know, I tried. It is what it is. And then the inner cover I don't like either because that's actually like the last thing I did. Like, I knew what I wanted to do, and then when I actually did it, it was the last thing, and it was like 1 a.m. My markers were dying, so I couldn't do it that way. And I was not about to use colored pencil for it. So I used watercolor, and I'm not very good at watercolor yet, so it's not very good, but I was trying. It lasts like 7 or 8 pages because I was trying to do, like, if you watch Jujutsu Kaisen, you can like see the watercolor, because I did it in acrylic paint, and surprise, acrylic sticks to itself. So I tried to go over that with watercolor where it was sticking, and now it just looks really bad. But like, if you watch JJK, you've seen Mahito's domain expansion, and I'm like, well, that would be a cool like entry point for my sketchbook, right? Well, the idea was there, but the execution was not. And I just went with, you could see like my markers were starting to die. Not in this one so much, but like here, and then I had to use a different color, and then that one started to die. And so I just went with watercolor, and I just got lazier as it went, and it was like 1 a.m. and I was like, I don't even care. I don't even care anymore. Shit. But I can draw hands, I guess. I don't know, none of them are good. Anyways, here's my OC. This one's a little bit misproportional, but okay, wait, that might work. Perchance. Anyways, yeah, this is all my OC because I was still on like her for a while. The next page, if you remember me saying in my first video that my neighbor and I had a jar of art challenges. One of the challenges was to make a cringe page, like one of those pages that you might write in your notes if you're like 11 years old in class, because speaking from experience, and like when you don't quite know how to draw and like you're just getting into your anime phase, like that kind of page. So I was basically making fun of myself, and you can see that I kind of had it taped so that like people in my house wouldn't look at it, because I think I kind of nailed it, you know? I mean, you know what's so funny about this one is I actually, like, when I was like 13 or 14, I was like making OCs for this story of mine, and I designed one. I definitely did draw her like that. I've since redesigned her, but oh my god. And then you got Twilight and Mordecai, of course, because I think that's fitting. I think I nailed it. And then this, my neighbor had given me, she's like, let's pick out stuff for the other person to draw from Pinterest. I'm like, okay, why not? So she gave me brick for one piece. I'm like, I'll do another One Piece page, why not? And I screwed up on Mihawk, so I used D-Luke from Genshin as a pose reference. Thank you, D-Luke. And the rest, I guess. More of my OC. This is how she would draw herself. I don't know, a random ID card, because I'm like, yeah, why not? If there was a beach episode, except it's since faded, unfortunately. But it is what it is. If you couldn't tell, my OC is a musician, and when she first got into it, she was like very apprehensive about the whole thing. Like, she was like self-conscious about her voice and whatnot. She was cool with playing guitar or whatever, you know, but so these are like some album names that or some of her albums that she has with her band, and like her debut outfits in them. And so this is the first one. You can see she's kind of uncomfortable getting into it a little bit more, starting to enjoy it. She's in it, and yeah. And here's some more. This one's my favorite. I kind of want to make this one digital, but will I? Probably not. Every time I look at it, I say that, and here it is, still not digital. My neighbor wanted to do where we describe a drawing to the other, and so I drew my Bleach OC, and we did it over Discord call, and she kept getting distracted, and I was like being way too elaborate. Like, she just wanted me to describe like what she was wearing and what she looked like. I'm like, her arm was like 45-degree angle going this way, and the way her hand is, she's like, whoa, wait a minute. That's not what I meant. And then, so yeah, that I misunderstood that, but this was my result of her describing. And then, if you remember from my first video, also, when we did the ice cream challenge OC, she asked me if I would draw her OC in my style, and I did, and I'm like, oh, let's draw my OC too, why not? So that's what this is. Oh my god, so this is another draw challenge of ours, where we have to draw our favorite character wearing what we are wearing. And this night, my other friend and I went to an emo night at a bar, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna draw Law in this, of course, because I think it's the perfect time to do it. And then I also tried to draw my OC in that same outfit, but I didn't use a reference, so the angle of her face and everything is just off. And this is what she would actually wear to the event, because she would absolutely go to emo night at a bar. I don't know, I think Law slays though. He's got the makeup on fleek, for real. Does anybody say that anymore? Anyways, some more of my Bleach OC, because after we did that one challenge of the describing, I kind of went down a rabbit hole for her again. And then this note just says that I redesigned her mask, because what is that supposed to be? I don't know. I really have no idea. I never really knew. And she's in disguise, because, of course, we love to see it. And her kicking the shit out of the 5th Espada that I'm like too scared to say his name because I'll probably butcher it, but I hate him, so draw my OC beating him up, of course. Yeah, I don't know, she's fun to draw. I like drawing her. Thought I was missing a page. There's more of her, of course. This sketchbook is mostly centered around her, I'm not gonna lie. This drawing sucks, but it's Aizen standing over her, if you can tell, which I can't even tell, and I'm the one that drew it. And then this is her after she got defeated, and I'm like, is it really an OC without trauma? No, that's not true, but in most cases, that's true. My dad had given me some pencils that he found somewhere, and I'm like, you know what, these have been sitting in my drawer for long enough, I'm gonna use them. And this one, I don't know, it just felt like it was like one of those really light pencils that like you sketch with and that I never use because I don't care. And I don't know, it kind of felt scratchy to me, but the rest of them just felt like colored pencils, but they're in like a fancy like mechanical type pencil, so I'm like, well, it's not a colored pencil, man, this is, I don't know, my mind is stupid, but I like them, But I mean, they're basically just colored pencils, and I really like them when they're mixed like this. This one is my favorite. And I was just playing around with them, so that's what this nonsense is. Also, I don't know how she's standing, because I would be falling over in this one. And some more pencils. The same set, but this one was in yellow, but you can't really see it. I couldn't see it, so I went over it in red again. It said yellow. And then back to my regular pencil. I just used some. I can find one. I just use these all the time. It's my go-to. No, if you couldn't tell, I ship her with Grimjoe because he's my favorite, so. And if you play the game Bleach Brave Souls, I don't know where I'm going with that, but this is my OC if she was in Bleach Brave Souls. I didn't color all of them because I didn't want to, but this was good watercolor practice for me, except this one I did in colored pencil because for some reason I thought it was going to be hard, but I don't know, I don't really like this one, but my neighbor liked it. So this is her base unit. Can't figure your own world because I want her to have one. I can make my OC OP if I want. Screw the system. I am the system. Resurrection or can't fear your own world, or second resurrection if that were to be a thing if you play the game. Japanese parasol summons, Spirit Society summons, Cocoa Society, probably, I don't know. Christmas, New Year's. I don't really know if I like this one. I don't know. Valentine's summons, which I don't think that she would ever do that, but I'm like, you know, I'm gonna make her. If she had a unit, what would she look like? Halloween summons. Swimsuit summons. I kind of botched that one a little bit, but whatever. And then the duo. Oops, my bad. The duo version. Like if you play, then you know that some characters you can have like switch between them. I guess I don't know. Grimjoe, of course. Except I weirdly could not draw him this day, so I went back the next day and I'm like, hey, you know what? This is better. This is better. I must do him justice. I've drawn this specific picture of him like 4 times already. I don't know. I really like him. Then I was rewatching the Harry Potter movies and I'm like, I had a Harry Potter OC. You dig those references up and I'm like, wow, these are terrible. Let me redraw her. So I was into Harry Potter again for like a week. Yes, I mean literal a week. This is her first year, 5th year, and last year. I shouldn't say Harry Potter, I should say Marauders, because the superior timeline. She's an animagus, of course. Because I'm pretty basic like that. And it's her as an adult in this drawing. I don't know what it is, but it's just really nice for some reason. I don't know, maybe it's her face. If they were at the Yule dance, I forget what it's called. And then she's a half-blood, so that's what she would wear, like outside of Hogwarts and whatnot. More of her, except I don't really like any of these. This one doesn't even look like her. It looks like Boa Hancock or Lilith or Jessica Rabbit. I can't even think of it, and it's written down right there. It's crazy. More of my OC that I was drawing at the beginning, and I gave her a new album, and this is her debut outfit. And I'm like, let's fill the page with her, except none of them look like her, and that's me outside the Target on the big balls, by the way, except it's not, it's her, but that's, I don't know. I want to draw Shansui, but I don't think my style suits him. I don't know, I swear I've drawn him better. He's definitely one of my favorite Bleach characters, and I can't draw him, and it sucks. I'll have to do him justice one day. This was in Jar Challenge with my neighbor. We did drawing using our non-dominant hand. And as you can see, it's not very good. So then I did it on the same stuff I drew over here with my right hand, but I wasn't really trying, and it still looks miles ahead of this stuff, so. I don't know. We do this again in the future because fill a page, have fun. Yeah, whatever. Sakuna. I don't know. I frequently go into Sakuna brain rot for a day. I like Sakuna. I don't know why. I just really do. And Law, because I hadn't drawn on. I did him earlier in the sketchbook, but that's different. I don't know. I end up kind of phasing out of Law, which is sad because he was with me for like 2 years and have a whole Law shrine in my room and everything. But more of my Bleach OC, except I screwed up, so I taped this in here, and it's still not that good, but whatever. I think I was just trying to fill the page and finish my sketchbook. This drawing is the worst thing I've ever drawn in my entire life. Don't look at this. I'm kidding, you can look at it, but I hate it. I hate it so much. This is bad too, honestly. This whole page isn't really that good. This one's okay, I guess, but my neighbor and I decided that we wanted to get into skateboarding, and like we had recently like just gotten our skateboards. It's kind of weird because this very day, like I had just opened my sketchbook because I was going to draw skateboards, and I'm like, there's a Bleach official art with Ichigo on a skateboard. I know there is. And like as soon as I'm about to search it up, she sends me a picture. She's like, I was drawing some skateboards. I'm like, damn it, I was gonna do that. Obviously I did it anyways, but like it's just weird how that shit happens. And I knew there was some more, and this one is actually in one of the ending songs. I don't know why Kubo didn't give Renji a really cool deck. He gave Ichigo one, but I couldn't be bothered to do it and make it look good, so I didn't. And then my other Bleach OC, I redesigned her in the future because she looks too much like the other one. But I don't know, I think out of all my OCs, she would be the one that skateboards, yes. Yeah, I speak English. And then we were also like going for a lot of bike rides, and there's this pond at this park that we go to, and there's a bunch of baby ducks and geese at the time, and I'm like, you know, I kind of want to draw them, but I don't want to fill a whole page with them. And I also wanted to draw Lucifer from Hazbin Hotel again, and I'm like, I don't know, I just feel like drawing him. I don't even like the show that much anymore, but I just feel like drawing him again. I don't want to fill a whole page of him. She's like, well, you could draw dogs. And I'm like, wait, because he liked dogs. That correlates. Why not? She's like, you should draw on skateboard. And I'm like, okay, yeah, why not? And then a rubber dog from reference, except it doesn't look like a rubber dog. And of course, the duck from the Duck song. And the duck skateboarding, because this is my ice cream OC, because I hadn't drawn her in a while, and I'm like, you know what? I kind of want to draw her. And Hank, if you remember from my first video, except it's not really that good of a drawing, and I don't know, this page has like no substance. Like, what the hell? I could have put something here or here, like, and like you can see I put eyes there because, yeah, that's I don't know, I was definitely at the end of the sketchbook and like reaching my limits with it, you know. So I drew more Grimjaw. I think my dad pissed me off this day, I'm not gonna lie. I hope he doesn't see this video. Yeah, so more Grimjaw, and I was pissed, so Grimjaw was my saving grace, oh god. And a lot of my OCs look kind of similar, so I thought I'd do them, the Spider-Man meme, except I've ditched some of them and I've redesigned some of them, so this isn't completely true anymore. And then the rest of my OCs, except this not even close to the rest of them, are reacting to the whatever. I don't know, the situation, whatever the hell's going on. I was pissed again that same day, so I drew Grimjaw some more. I like Grimjaw. Then this was the last page of my sketchbook. So I started this sketchbook on March 19th, 2024, and I finished it on May 16th. So just under 2 months. It's definitely not my favorite sketchbook of the 6 that I did, but it's got some good stuff in there. It's got some bad stuff in there. It's got some good stuff in there. I think I can say that for all of them. I don't know. This was definitely filmed later than I intended for it to be. I hope that you enjoyed this one, and I hope I'll see you in the next one. I appreciate you, and goodbye.